We do have new details this afternoon on the coronavirus pandemic. KMBC 9's Michael Mahoney is learning more about vaccinations, including plans to administer them at Walmart pharmacies starting next week.
First, the new pharmacy program is coming out of Washington. Second, the pharmacy allocation won't come out of Missouri's. There is a second account for that. And third, Kansas City is in dire need. Wide portions of Kansas City, the parts in the blue here, are considered to be vaccine deserts. The parts in the red, regional vaccine hubs, hospitals. The man who developed the map, Andrew Miller, told the meeting, in some cases we're talking about 7 miles from the middle of that blue area to the closest location. That includes some of the hardest hit parts of town where transportation is also a problem. Participants also learned 4 out of 5 Missourians most vulnerable to COVID are in the vaccine deserts of Kansas City and St. Louis. Now, mass vaccinations are underway in outstate. This is from Chillicothe today. But mass vaccination events only in outstate Missouri are not sitting well with some Kansas City area state reps.
At the rate of what we've looked at, and our charts show that they are not nearly as at risk. The risk isn't as high as it is, especially in the inner city communities.
And they talked about a more surgical approach to vaccinating Kansas Cityans, specifically people who don't get out very much or people who don't have or can't afford a doctor. Michael Mahoney, KMBC 9 News.
Missouri's health director says any project that gets caught letting people cut in line will be punished by having its next supply reduced. Missouri and Kansas continue to fall behind when it comes to vaccinations. The national average is 10.2 doses per 100 people. Kansas is at 8.3 doses per 100. Missouri is at 7.9 doses. They rank 52nd and 54th among all states and territories. States continue to report high unemployment figures. In Kansas, 16,000 people filed initial unemployment claims last week. That's down 33% from the previous week. Now, it is important to note the state took down its unemployment website for a security upgrade, and there's no word yet on how a system outage to address fraudulent claims might have impacted that number. In Missouri, 10,000 people filed for unemployment last week. That is flat from the week before. Some Kansas business owners are furious, saying the Department of Labor is not doing enough to help them fight fraudulent claims. KMBC 9's investigative reporter Matt Fleener shows us what's happening.
It's a distraction.
Nate Scott is one of dozens of Kansas human resources managers asking the Kansas legislature for help.
The unemployment system and how it operates, it's very antiquated.
Scott wrote this letter to lawmakers, sharing about his association's trouble with fraudulent unemployment claims.
What is it, 82 employees, 25 of which have had their identity compromised? Is that right?
That is correct. And you know what? In speaking with other HR colleagues here in the Lawrence area, we're in the minority of groups that it's, that only had, 25, 30%. In most of the other groups, it's much higher.
He's confident his workplace has not been hacked. Instead, it's a widespread fraud problem targeting the Kansas Department of Labor. So far, the Labor Department won't say how much money it's paid to scammers.
We think that there has been hundreds of millions of dollars misappropriated, and they're gone. They're not even in the country anymore.
Lawmakers want the Labor Department to tell Kansas business owners how much they'll have to repay. The Labor Department only says it's working with the Legislative Audit Group, looking for a valid number before it's public. Meanwhile, those in business say what they need.
At the end of the day, support.
Matt Fleener, KMBC 9 News.
The Department of Labor implemented a new fraud system over the weekend. A spokesperson says department leaders believe that will cut down on fraudulent claims.